3. Action. Data pirate, what happened? Why are you so sad right now?
Man, I want to feel better with my studies. I try to remember where I put everything in my folders, but it's not working. Whenever I try to search something about class, I don't remember. I have to go to modules in Canvas, and then I don't remember which module it is. It's so frustrating.
Oh, don't worry. I have a great solution for you.
Really?
Yes, I'm gonna show you in the next tutorial right now. Just follow us. Hi everyone, we're Team 3, and in this video we'll walk you through our academic chatbot built using Aparavi's data toolchain. So as students, something that we all had in common while discussing this project is that we often struggle to find where something was stored and saved in our laptop. So a way to put it in simple words is, let's say in a class we normally cover, let's say 7 to 8 sessions, right? And throughout these sessions, you'll have material posted in my courses. Now we'll go and store this material in our computers. But if let's say I want to take a look at something from a class I took last semester, it takes me a couple of minutes to find exactly where this topic was discussed on. So for example, if I want to go back and look what is a C-score, let's say for my stats class, I have to go and find that file specifically in one of my documents. And that is really time consuming. So here our chatbot comes in hand, and here's the help that it provides. So the idea is that this chatbot answers the questions that we have by retrieving the relevant material from this course. And ideally, this would be done directly from my courses, but for now, we're uploading these documents manually to show how this works. So we used Aparavi's no-code data toolchain to parse and to process unstructured documents from our courses. So for example, PDFs, and they were uploaded to AWS, and these PDFs were text documents like essays, also PDFs from our slides from the classes, and they were put in a bucket in S3, and they were passed through a pipeline that includes parsing, pre-processing, and embedding via OpenAI. And finally, the vectors are stored in Weaviate for querying, right? So here is going to be a quick demonstration. So we can see how the chatbot answers to questions based on our course material. So the first example, and this is also going to be the first business value that this chat offers, as we already explained, is the easy access to course materials. So let's ask our chat, what is the C-score? So if we go here, we're going to type, what is the C-score? And we type send, click on send. And then it gives us the definition. A C-score is a statistical measurement that describes a data point's relationship to a mean, etc. And this definition is super good because it is exactly linked to the information that was uploaded in our slides. And that is going to come relevant in the next example, which is our number 2 and our second business value, and is the relevancy of this content. And as students, as you guys were a couple of years ago, you'll probably realize that in tests, sometimes we are asked things that were very specific to our classes. So for example, let's say in some of the classes, we discuss an example of something that happened in the world, right? So in a test, the question to this example is going to be very specific to the way that it was covered in class. So if, for example, we are talking about in our stats class, we covered the example of Toyota, and they had to recall some of their vehicles because of some of the malfunctions they has. If we want to study this topic in Google, normal Google, you'll have to go and Google this, and then you'll have to probably take a look at an article or like a news article, and there is going to be so much extra information that is actually not relevant to what the course covered. And this chat is going to offer us the business value by giving the student exactly what they need for the purpose of this class. So if we go to the chat and we ask the chat, what is the context of Toyota recall of vehicles? It is going to answer exactly based on the topic that was discussed in the class. So it says here, Toyota faced a significant recall involving over 9 million vehicles. And let's just do a hypothetical question of the test. It could be, I don't know, let's say how many vehicles were, I don't know, recalled in the Toyota case. And this is gonna give it to us right here. It's just a very direct way and synthesized way of studying, and is improved by the chatbot. And now, the third business value proposition for us is scalability. Now here you can see that the chatbot has already, for example, we can ask, what is a good context for us to use chi-square? Right. Sorry, had a typo there, but it says a good context for using chi-square test is when you want to test the relationship, blah, blah, blah. So this already shows that the data is there, and we can do all types of questions with this chatbot regarding our data. But what is also very relevant is that here we train this model with three different courses: stats, machine learning, and data management. But this is very scalable. So this could have data from all the courses that we're covering in our masters, and not only for our masters, but for finance, for marketing. It is very scalable, and it can contain not only text, but it can do images, it can do videos, it can do audio. So the scalability of this project is excellent, and there is so much potential for it to offer true benefits to students. So here, something that we think we like to call it is like a ChatGPT, but trained in our course content. And something that is super important and offers a lot of business value is that this tool is offers data privacy and ownership of the data. So by using our AWS, by using our Weaviate, and by using the OpenAI API that you guys gave us, we are maintaining control over the data. So unlike relying on platforms like DeepSeek or ChatGPT directly, we are reducing compliance risk and support. And this way we're supporting institutional data governance policies. So to conclude, we believe that this chatbot is designed with students in mind. We envision this platform to work in the academic or educational industry. And we think that the integration with platforms like Canvas or EducateMe, which is one of their biggest competitors, we are trying to give students seamless natural language access to their course materials. Instead of digging through folders or reading every PDF, students could just ask directly. And I think this is a very, very useful tool that could be integrated in our platforms. We are offering this solution because we thought it would be an excellent addition to our My courses, and we hope you find this useful. If you have any questions regarding how we build it, or if you want to know more about our idea, please don't hesitate to reach out. Have a good one.